party, people get you feel the hype.
Yeah.
Wearing Gucci and the money, feeling rich like Wesley Snipes. Drinking crystal with my shorty, burning my chalice through the night. So we're having a bashment party, so let's rock till morning light. Boy.
Bashment girl, what if you tell me if you're ready? Well, if you know you're ready, cock it up, that's pretty girl. Well, what's champagne? And don't you worry your brain. It's Mr. Fox and right on in the bashment. Excitement, yeah?
Well, we're having a bashment party, people get you feel the hype.
Yeah.
Wearing Gucci and the money, feeling rich like Wesley Snipes. Drinking crystal with my shorty, burning my chalice through the night. So we're having a bashment party.
iAccess Radio, the future of radio.
Well, what's champagne?
Yes, indeed.
And don't you worry your brain.
Mic check, mic check, mic check, mic check, mic check, mic check.
Yeah?
Mic check, mic check.
Well, what's champagne?
How massive?
Don't you worry your brain. It's Mr. Fox and right on in the bashment.
No, it's not. Mic check, mic check. Mic check, mic check.
Having a bashment party, people get you
Yes, indeed. We starting it. We starting it myself.
and the money, feeling rich like Wesley Snipes.
Reggae Saturdays.
Crystal with my
You have the one and only DJ Young One.
chalice through the night.
Big Rich Ruler shows now in effect.
Party, so let's
Tell a friend, text a friend. Share it up.
Girl, what if you tell me if
Let them know say we're live. We're not Memorex.
get up, that's ready.
How massive?
You ready, DJ, you're grabbing me. Makes you down like slide and ready dance. You feel the party, ready to go party. What's the better Fox with the shorty? Elixir and Bacardi, people attack me, but still nobody can party.
we having a bashment party. People, can't you feel the hype? Wearing Gucci and the money, feeling rich like Wesley Snipes. Drinking crystal with my shorty, burning my chalice through the night. So we're having a bashment party, so let's rock till morning light. Yeah.
We work hard and we're gonna rock it. I know this someone out there we can't stop it. The thing and the Babylon them can come flop it. So open the floor and people I know what you're doing. Dance and boogie, grab up on a boogie and pull a ring for me. We a big a one, never wonder we do me. Two me and five round the corner I don't get.
We sing they having a bashment party. People get to feel the vibes. Wearing Gucci and the money, feeling rich like Wesley Snipes. Drinking crystal with my shorty, burning my chalice through the night. So we're having a dance on party, so let's rock till morning light. Yeah.
Husband girl, what if you tell me if you're ready? Ready for the go ready to get up and steady girl. You know me here, me kids in the crowd.
Them searching, that is why they borrowed our baby.
Yo!
Them searching, like gorgeous on the glimpse and wing. Yeah, them searching, that is why they duplicate the speech. And them searching, whoa, whoa.
When you let me have a girl, it don't fit it when me have a girl. It don't fit it when me have a girl. It don't fit it
Dropping classics on that ass.
Number one pasta.
She don't know what me really well want her. Well, I know one girl alone at me weak, but I only good body girl want me sick. Man, I give the killer when not even a stick. Take on the kick, put up on me dick. So she go load your leg. Go to all the woman and on a party. Me only make the chick, me want the chick on the chick. I want him no girl can't put on me trick.
Showtime!
If I live it up, me have a girl. If I live it up, me have a girl. If I live it, she go down the stick and me must be a
John, you want comfortable and your truth, man, I pressure them case. Hey, cut down, cause you know, say you will no miserable and you're not catch none of them place. Hey, cut down, John, you want comfortable and your truth, man, I pressure them case. Hey, cut down, cause you know, say you will no miserable and you're not catch none of them place. Tell off the foot, cause nobody can call you banga. Them foot, but them gyal no try be a good. Some gyal attack and them no reckon. Them never hear about Gucci and Gabbana. Hot gal dressing up, you tell me a brand Moschino and Versace and get a man. So anytime she see you on a model and pose, remind her that she not some of your clothes. So she a pass up remarks like those, and you know one of stripes you love. Gal, you want compatible with the truth, man, and pressure them case. Hey, cut down, cause you know, say you will not miserable and you're not got none of them place. Hey, cut down, gal, you want compatible with the truth, man, and pressure them case. Hey, cut down, cause you know, say you will not miserable and you're not got none of them place.
Yeah! 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 On massive! Yes, indeed. You was logged in. You tuned in. We is here. We is here. We is live. I had to start it off real crazy today because, you know, the weather is nice. The weather is good. Big Rich, the ruler, is in the building, ladies and gentlemen. What's good? What's good? What is good? What's poppin', Big Rich?
Yo, yeah.
You don't sound too cautious today. You all right today? What's good? What's good? What's good?
A little tight. Yo, I'm on. Dodge, kind of low. There you go. Give me a little volume.
There we go. Yeah.
Give me a little bit more
Just a
volume.
little, not a lot. There we go.
Yeah. What's going on? I don't hear me, dog. Give me. Mike Town, nice check.
Check one.
Yeah.
Back to the front. Turn it to
Mike.
the front.
Mike.
One.
Man, you're good.
Mike.
You're good.
Mike. Check.
Yeah. What's
Mike
going
check.
on, y'all?
Good.
It's your boy Big Rich the Ruler, man.
Your boy
in the
DJ.
building, man. DJ Young One, what's going on?
What's
Daz,
poppin'?
what's going on? Another week, we here.
Yes,
I'm
indeed.
feeling
Yeah.
super spicy.
Yo,
today.
I'm a little.
You feeling?
super spicy.
You feeling real
I'm a little hurt
spicy?
from last night.
I feel like
yo.
a habanero or scotch bonnet today.
Yeah.
Yo,
bro, you
this is
feeling
real wildin' today.
Okay. What's good? Young One, what's going on, man?
I'm chilling. I see you passing stuff off and whatnot. You know, dudes is feeling real, chippery today.
Yeah. We're going to get into a show today. I see you started out with your music.
Yeah.
Old school.
Yeah,
We're going to keep it old school today.
Yeah, we're going to keep it old
Did
school
you get the
today.
lineup? Got the
Yes,
lineup?
I got you ready. I got you
Okay,
lined. I got
okay,
you good.
so
You know what I mean? We here.
Today's show is going to be about some 90s, 2000 classics, collaborations. A male and a female collaboration, some of the best songs back in the days, man. We're gonna kick it in like that today. I want to give a shout out to some of the people that's already tuning in. On Beck, what's good? On Beck, I gotta get your number. We gotta talk. I got my girl Songbird. What's going on, Bird? I see you. Oh, snap, my man Tone. This is like my man from back in the day, man. I seen him a couple of months ago. We was on a little casino trip. Bumped into my man, and like that's 30 years and better of friendship. What up, Tone? I call him Tone with the Porsche, yo. That's my man right there, yo. What's going on? Y'all left my shades home. It's a little bright up in here, you know what I mean? But we about to get into this this 90s, 2000 throwback classic bangers. But before we do that, let me tell you a little something happened. I hear it on my mic. Okay. So let me tell you what happened to me last night, yo. Last night I'm at Mingles. You know, I need your undivided right now.
I'm listening.
I was at Mingles last night, right? What's up, Portia? How you doing, boo?
Right.
What up, Tone? Once again, Young Bird on Beck. I need to holler at you. So last night I was at Mingles, right?
What happened
And I
at
was
Mingles?
sitting, let me tell you, I was sitting around with the bartenders, and I'm one to put the test to all the women at all times. You know, that's part of me being a love doctor. What you need? Some water?
No,
Okay. That's part of me being a love doctor. So last night I did a survey, and I asked the women, sit down for a second. Come on, get over here for a second. I need somebody to talk to. Ain't nobody paying me no attention this morning.
paying you attention.
Come on, Das.
I'm paying you attention.
All right, so what's going on?
I just
So
gotta
listen.
make sure that your voice coming over the live.
All right, so I did a little survey last night with the bartenders, and I was asking them, I said, listen, I want to know how many times each one of y'all made love this week. And I went around the room. Now, me, what I do is I always test women. I always test them. So I went around the room and I spoke to them. And I'm not going to call on names. I didn't want to get sued. But 2 of my 3 ladies gave me some numbers that I didn't even want to hear. Like, huh? Y'all made love that many times this week? So the point I'm trying to make is the love doctor is always testing the women, you know. So I put them to a test last night. Now,
Okay.
so we was sitting around, we was kicking in, and you know, so now one of the young ladies, I put her to another test. She had she called the cab last night to go home, and the cab was taking too long.
Right.
So I told her, I said, you know what, I'll drop you off. And I understand some people don't want everybody to know where they live at.
Right.
So the test that I put her to was to see how far she was going to go without letting me know where she rests at. You know, and she failed the test. She was like, yo, Big Rich, you know, I'd rather, so some of the other guys that worked there was like, you know, she don't live too far, so we'll take her. It wasn't about me taking her home, because I know how people are funny about letting everybody know where they live. Mm-hmm. But the test that I was doing was to see how far she would go before she would say something on a negative side. And what she did, she was like, nah, you know what? So once again, I'm always putting the women to the test. That's what I do. I test. I'm the love doctor. I have to do that. But she failed last night. She really failed last night. Oh, yo, look who walked in the building. Big Al.
What's going on, people?
Hey,
How y'all doing?
Now,
Yeah.
so I don't know if you know what's going on today, but today's show is the 90s, 2000 collaboration, Women and Men. All right?
Oh, yeah.
We're going to hit them with some bangers today. All right? But
That's
now
what's up.
listen. So now in between each song, we got to do a number check. So since you say you're the voice of the station and all that,
No, what I say is,
here we go.
my name is Big Al, the voice of iAccess Radio. There's nobody in the industry that has a voice like mine.
Oh, my God.
I'm just making it clear.
Oh, my God. That sound like Frankie Crocker back in the day, Vaughn Harper right now.
No.
That sound like-
They had deep voices, but their voice doesn't have the depth of that my voice has.
Oh, my
My voice
Okay,
like
if y'all notice, every time I talk, the lights dim.
because they don't understand that type of ground shaking voices.
Yeah, that's crazy right there. Hey, yo, young one. So, do you have them in the order that I asked you? I mean, is it in the order that we went?
Yes.
Okay. So, hit them out with the number 8 song. You say number 8, and then y'all gonna bring it to number 8 song.
Right now, we're gonna listen to the number 8 song.
Oh, look at
Tyrese, the brat.
what you like. A whole
Come on.
what you like.
2000, 1990 club bangers. What you
You
think?
like.
It was a banger.
This was before or after
Let's
he
go.
was Jody?
Let's go.
I'm like a brown, yellow, Puerto Rican, or Haitian with good conversation, plenty big faces. It's a one-stop stay, luxurious, jewelry cut, precision like I was. Been winning since, funkified, blew up, miss everything. Shit, I can't be touched. Niggas say I'm too much. I trust this true. I lie. See for yourself when I slide through. Drive by your bitch, say, yo, look, you do shine so bright in the whip. You do, you wish who could ride with you tonight. Ain't nothing in the world that Brett can't do. She attractive to them, him, her, and you shit. Frostbit.
What up, Jeff? My big brother, Big Jeff. Tone with the Porsche.
I suggest you
Porsche. On back. We starting early. Anthony, what's up, boy?
What's up, the setting? A hot ass club, and you still be sweating. I don't see nothing wrong with giving a little love, but nigga, just let me breathe. Damn, you cute as hell, so let's switch the digits. Then I got to leave, and you can buy me a couple of drinks, but I'ma go socialize and smoke my weed. And I like it when you keep your eyes on me, and I like it. Touch my privacy, and I like it. Sex and ecstasy when the belt buckle loosen up. Undress me, already juiced up. That come naturally wax. On and on, so man can leave no man. Things to go down like I can.
One,
If you
two,
curious to know what
let's
I
go.
do, man.
What do you like? A whole lot of foreplay. Come on. What do you like? All night long. All night long.
Well, I started the top of the list with my My pretty eyes, a cute nose, and these fat ass lips. My medallion sit in the middle of my tits. Hit after hit shit, sweet every sit down to the last drip drop. Watch the hits rock, color me back, tick tock. You don't stop till the thick thighs rock when I skip by. I ain't surprised I'm what you love.
Come on. Yo, my eyes look crazy right now. Come on. All night long. That's Brat. Tyrese. What do you like? Now, the Brat was one of my favorite rappers back in the day. And I mean, right now, she's doing what we do right now. She's a radio co-host.
Right, on Dish Nation.
In Dish Nation. But I think she was one of the baddest rappers back then, yo. I mean, I love the Brat, yo.
Coming out of Chicago with her style, her energy, and then she was beautiful, and then she had that thug look. I mean, there was nobody that was doing it the way the Brat did it.
And is it allegedly or is it true that her sister is Lisa Ray?
Lisa Ray, she's related to Lisa Ray and Raven Simone.
For real?
Yeah, I think they all have the same father but different mothers.
Okay, so it is
like
true.
that. Yeah.
So it's not allegedly.
No.
Okay.
So Papa was a Rolling Stone.
That Lisa Ray, she's still bad.
Oh yeah.
She's still bad.
Lisa
Now
Ray's
she
bad.
just went through a divorce allegedly.
Yeah, I was gonna say, how'd that work out for her? She was married to like
a billionaire or something, right?
Guy
the dude from
Turks and Caicos.
Turks and Caicos. He
Yeah,
was like
yeah.
the prince or mayor or some shit over there, right?
Wait, they got princes in the islands?
Yo,
Yeah, he was something.
Well, anyway, he was head of the island.
Yeah, he was the head of the island. I
That
don't know
marriage
if he
didn't
was a
last long.
Nah.
Because she went down there with her American ways, and of course, because she's a different type of woman and she's not subservient, she
Right.
tried to do some things positive and uplifting for the women, and it was like, nah, we're not having that.
Wow.
Yeah, they want him real submissive. And,
Yeah.
You know, but I talk about this all the time. Celebrities that get together, like I'm gonna use two. If Jay-Z from Brooklyn was just a regular person, he would never be with Beyonce, who's a celebrity. Where's she from?
Texas.
All right, Texas. So it's like I believe that celebrities that get with celebrities, their money's just money, but it's not really important to them like the love that we would have if I met a Beyonce or something like that and really been with her. You got money, I got money. What do we care? I thought, like you said, just like Lisa Ray, he got money, she got money. What do we care? You know what I'm saying? So I believe that if a celebrity would go with a regular person, that love would be more true than celebrity and celebrity because, you know what I'm saying, both of y'all got. So after a while, like, what do you know? I don't care about you. You don't care about me. I believe in that. What do you?
Really, I believe it comes from the spirit, man. True love is really deep within. And once you connect with somebody and you're spiritually connected, there's nothing that's going to break y'all up.
You don't think?
No, nothing.
Money?
No money, no nothing.
Okay. Well, can we get to the numbers? I need you to hit number 7. Go ahead.
Number 7 song.
Young, where we at with number 7, homie?
What's my motherfucking name?
J-Lo!
It's Mary Jane.
John!
Rising again.
Classic. I'm picking them, y'all. I'm picking them now. Let's go.
There's only room for two. Hot making
I remember being in grade school trying to kick raps like these to the little shorties and getting no play.
Come on. Let's go.
It's like they're all the same.
Let's go.
My appetite.
Men, women, collabo, bangers, 2000. Ja Rule, what up, boy?
Who's gonna comfort me? My only problem is their insecurity.
Yeah.
Arguing on the phone.
Yeah.
And telling all your friends.
Yeah.
This nigga don't understand my love.
The way you
walk, the way you move, the way you talk, the way you stare, the way you look, you style your hair. The way you smile, the way you smell, it drives me wild. And I can't go on without you.
classic. music.
I've been thinking about the relationship, and I wanna know is it as good as it gets? Cause we've been through the worst time and the best time, but it was our time, even if it was part time. Now they been looking at me, smiling at me, laughing.
What up, man?
Happy, but not knowing that we're growing.
Police!
Hard thugging, straight thugging.
Baby.
I ain't doing this shit for nothing.
Come on.
I'm here to get it poppin', hoppin', let's ride. But in the Benz, head blowin' in the wind, sun glistening, don't be scared. Hey, I'm nasty, you know me, but you still gon' fuck with your baby.
Another classic. What do you think about that, Daz?
Like I was saying when it was playing, I remember listening to this song as a little shorty, a little snotty nose in grade school, trying to kick some of these raps, trying to remember Ja Rule's lines to, try and pull some kitty.
It's funny.
They ain't get no play.
I was watching a little documentary on Ja Rule a couple of weeks ago, and they saying that 50 killed him. I don't really believe that one person can kill your career. I just think that when you're going so many different places, that kills your career. I mean, movies, records, all that he was doing, and then going through the legal situations that he was going through, that killed him. But I still think that Ja Rule was one of the best performers and one of the best artists that we had out back in the day. What do you think?
Yeah, absolutely. Again, this music genre changes phases. You know what I mean? And every era of music have their so-called power person that's moving the industry. And as Ja Rule was going out, 50 was coming in, and people were really into 50 at the time. I don't mean that Ja Rule still didn't have it. It was just a new phase that came out that and then the record label was going through some situations.
Right.
So again, they weren't able to stay at the level that they were supposed to keep him going because of all the things they had on their back.
Well, you don't think the beef that 50 and Ja had had anything to do with Ja Rule falling off and that kind of ending the R&B rap thing that he was doing at that time, and with him singing on hooks, though 50 came in kind of doing the same thing, but you don't think that kind of took it away? Kind of like when Biggie squashed Kwame?
Well, yeah. I mean, again, it's like a different era. So yeah, subliminally, it played a part. I'm not going to say it didn't. But still, to listen to Ja Rule right now, you see it still has the same impact as before. You know what I mean? So again, 50 didn't really crush him. You know, again, it's really about the time, the era, and what people were into, and the shift of music, right?
Well, all right. What do you think about?
Hold on 1 second. Let's introduce our guest, because I'm pretty sure the people in TV land, probably just seen him just sitting here. You know what I mean? So, can one of y'all introduce our guest at the table, please?
Well, first and foremost, he's not a guest.
He's not a guest.
He's part of the iAccess Radio.
He's family.
Team. He's family.
He's a guest.
He can come sit in at any time.
He's a guest as far as to our audience, because we haven't interviewed him or anything like that. But I know he's family.
He sat in with us before.
I know he's family. Come on, y'all gonna something to keep my mouth shut.
Yeah, but introduce yourself. Let everybody know who you are.
I'm Sean LaBreeze. I am the editor-in-chief of the Wave Inc. magazine.
I love that magazine. I was first of all, when I seen the article this week, I was at work showing everybody, like, look, we making it. We getting big. I'm telling Shorty, like, look, I'm there, yo. We there, yo. Like, forget the sauce and all that. Look, we in the wave, yo. Stop playing, yo. Let me get a picture up in there and it's over. You know what I mean? All right.
That's me, and I'm here. And
that's what's up, yo.
I'm
we got
glad to be a part of the family.
Daz in the building,
What up?
Now, Al, you say you want to talk about a serious situation. We'll do that on the number 4 song. We'll go into that serious situation.
Yeah.
But let's talk about J-Lo. What do you think about J-Lo's career right now?
Okay, so this industry is really about movers and shakers. And for J-Lo, for her to start out on Living Color as a dancer, to get to the heights and the levels in the industry that she's in, people don't realize the reason behind that is somebody by the name of Benny Medina, who is also responsible for Will Smith being the artist that he is today. But again, in order for them to get to that level, even though they're backed by Benny Medina. They had to have a certain work ethic. Okay,
Indeed.
they had to have a certain a quality of artistry with them in order for them to be where they are today.
Right.
So again, I take nothing from them, but again, what I'm saying that in this industry, it's about teamwork.
Indeed.
It's really about teamwork. It's about who you got backing you, who's supporting you, who's pulling the strings for you while you're out there doing your thing. You know what I mean? Just like here at iAccess, I'm the one pulling the strings while Rich comes and get on the radio and do his thing.
Okay, we get to number 6 song. All right, so come on, let's go. Oh, hold on.
Number 6.
Yo, Barry White of iAccess Radio was in the building.
ODB, Mariah, let's go.
Don't stop. Yeah. I like it. Come on.
Hey,
When you walk by every night,
another club banger. Come on.
I get kinda hectic inside. Baby, I'm so into you. Darling, if you only knew all the things that flow through my mind. But it's just a feeling. Yeah.
Come on.
Oh, yeah. It's so deep, so
Come on. Come on. Let's go. It goes me and Mariah. Go back like baby with pacifier. Old dirt dog's a liar. Keep the fantasy hot like fire. Jump, jump. Yeah. My bad. I sent you the wrong version because ODB didn't come on, yo. You know, I sent you the wrong one. So I gotta do it, yo. Me and Mariah go back like babies with pacifiers. Old dirt dog's a liar. Okay, Big Al.
Yeah.
You talking about you know so much and you know so much.
All right.
That song in the background. What's the name of that song?
Genius of Love, Tom Tom Club.
Damn, he got me. Okay. He said the Tom Tom Club. It was.
Yeah, Tom Tom Club.
It was the Tom Tom Club. Okay, whatever.
So here's something that y'all didn't know.
Uh-oh.
That song, right? The remix with Old Dirt on it was arranged by Mariah so that she can cross over into the hip hop market. That was the first, and that's what gave her the open door to get with the hip hop.
And then she went with Ja Rule, and she did a song with Ja, right?
Yeah.
All right. Now let's talk about her for a second. Mariah career. her career, I mean, because she married Nick for a second, right?
Right.
No. You got to go back further than that.
No, I'm just saying, I'm going back further, but part of the situation was she was married to
Nick Cannon.
Nick Cannon for a second. Well, let's go back to the beginning. You go back to the beginning. Go ahead.
So originally she was signed by Tommy Mottola, who was the head of Columbia Records at the time. Okay. He not only signed her, but he groomed her. Okay. And built her to a point where she was an unstoppable force in the industry. And then he married her because he understood the finances behind having her as a wife and controlling that money.
Oh, so she married him.
Oh yeah, she was
I
married
didn't know
to
that.
her.
Okay.
Yeah, they were married.
Okay. So then Nick was her second. Her second husband.
Correct.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that. I see you learned something today.
I told you, man. I'm full of information, man.
Hottie, what's going on?
Full of information. Keep sleeping
I got a
on
question.
the voice of our Access Radio.
Oh my God. Go ahead.
So
What's your question?
this whole thing that whole beef that had sparked between Nick and Mr. Slim Shady, was that real? Because everybody knows Eminem is famous for being a
Marketing
troll at
strategy.
times.
Marketing strategy.
Because
I
I'm
wouldn't
not
wanna
gonna
be a
lie,
part of that
one of my
strategy.
favorite Eminem songs was birthed because of that beef. Seduction.
Okay.
Now, that song is beast.
And to correct you, that was not an Eminem song. It was a Slim Shady song.
What, Seduction?
Okay, so again, you got
Right.
he's
Right.
got
It wasn't
he's
Slim
got
Shady
he's
song.
got two. He's got an alter ego. He's
Yeah, he got
he's
two.
Eminem, but then he's Slim Shady.
Yeah.
Slim Shady was that dude that'll snap on you and have you cracking up and do the
Yeah.
parodies and all of that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Slim Shady was that
Now-
dude who used to tiptoe up to the
You
attic in
got
his
two
mom's
personality
penny.
too. You little Al, all of a sudden you turn to this voice of the I don't know which one is it? You little Al. Look, there you go. There you go.
This is Little Al. This is
Barry White,
Big Al,
Alex.
the iAccess voice.
The voice of iAccess Radio.
I see my sisters on the line. Renee, what up?
What's going on,
Renee
Renee?
the boss. We about to. I was. You know, it's crazy that she hit me up because I was gonna call her yesterday. I'm working on the rebirth of that VIP lounge team. We're gonna start it back out. Renee, I'm gonna give you a call today. I got the whole idea, new cameras. We got everything going. So, since I'm gonna hit you up, since man, I was on the freeze right now. I don't know
Don't look
what's
at me
going on.
because of that.
Here we go.
The
You know-
producers on Odd Man Out, they kind of lost their oddness.
Okay, well.
Okay, there's no more even. So they had to figure out what to do, and they can't figure out what to do.
Okay.
I'm just here as a consultant on the project, and nobody wants to consult with me.
So anyway, Renee the boss, big shout out to you, Damo. We about to get this going. I'm about to get the team back. I want to say, I hope my man Big Chris the boss, he gets better. He was in a car accident. You know Chris.
Oh yeah, Chris, we praying for your healing,
We gotta
man.
pray
Hope
for
you
my
feel
man
better.
Chris. Renee, I don't know if you know this, but Chris was in a car accident about 2 weeks ago. Total lost the car, and the car flipped 3 times. And to God be the glory, he's safe. So I just want to say, Chris, get well. We're gonna give you a call in a couple of weeks and set up this whole VIP lounge team. Mocha Marie, what's going on, girl? We up to the number 5th song, and after we come back from the 5th song, we're gonna talk about some serious.
No.
4.
No, 5th.
5.
We're on 5 right now.
We just did 6.
We just did 6.
Oh, and before we go there, I got a quick question. And this is between Big Rich and Young One. What's happening with that DJ battle?
You know what?
I'm still waiting.
Oh, wait a minute, Sean. You
I'm
missed it
still
last
waiting.
week. I questioned this dude, man. When I walked in the door, he threw his hands up. He's like, yo,
I'm glad you brought it up.
Wow, that's
I'm
what's
glad
going
you
on
brought it
now.
up.
Okay,
So let
say
me-
no
But
more.
Rich, you might got worse because, like I said, when I came in the door last week,
Right.
he was like, "Yo, Al, can I talk to you?"
Right,
I was like, "Okay, young ting."
right,
So,
right.
oh, so you trying to tell me when
Right.
you walked in the door, he did that?
Yeah, he was
Right.
like, "I don't
Guess
want to
what?
battle
Guess
you."
what?
iAccess Radio
Guess
people,
what?
let's keep it real.
Guess what?
Everyone who know
Whoa.
the Young One knows that didn't really happen.
Okay.
So
Young one, why
Yo,
you
check it
yelling
out,
trying to
check it
get your
out.
point across? Everybody can hear you.
Wait, hold on. So you said that he called when you walked in the door. He said that
Yeah.
he called me.
Oh, you did?
He called me yesterday. Yo, Big Rich.
Wow.
You coming to the show tomorrow? I said, yeah, yeah. So
wow.
you brought it back up now. Now I got to bring it back. I got to tell. Yeah, yo, Big Rich. You know we not ready. We not ready for that right now. Can we postpone that? So in a couple of more weeks, yeah.
That was funny. Yo,
Here we go.
y'all got people over here talking about, yo, you gonna let him talk like that?
Young one.
Yes.
Young one.
Yes.
Young
Yo,
one.
hold on.
Young
First of
one.
all, when
Young
you got-
one.
Young one.
Young one.
Young one.
Young one.
Y'all.
Number 5 song.
Number 5 song.
Right. Yo. Wait, when you got that love, you know, I just feel like that. You know what I mean? I love these guys, you know.
The Beat X Boys is in the building. The Beat X Boys.
Y'all ready for number 5? Huh?
Let's go.
Case.
And FYI, I am ready for that battle.
Foxy.
She said,
come on. John, I'm here, boy. I picked you, John. You're the only one for me. Come on. You're the only one I need. Come on. You're nobody make me feel the way you make me feel. And girl, you know this love is real. Touch me, tease me. Renee the Boss, what's up, sis? Heidi, what up? Mish, I see you, girl. Hey. Mayor, what's up? Jeff, what up, boy? Hey.
I see you.
Hey.
Infinity Sound. Let's see you, family. Miss Nick Ward, I see you. Infinity Blade, I got you. Let's go. Come on.
Heidi! Doreen, where you at, girl? Mingles bartenders, what's going on? Marsha. Roxy. What?
Let me get that lex, so it's sex, wetter than the grip.
Trina!
Flashing, look at that satin. Hoop on slow with layer jets and coops, my one
Heather!
You ain't know that I'll be backing the extra set of keys, the 30 G's, them trips, the Bentleys, had you living.
Isoline! Crystal Lee!
South Crib in Dallas, the 40 Palace, sipping for salad.
Woo! Oh,
Name
yeah.
the sample in that record.
Huh?
Name the sample in that record.
Yeah, name the sample. I know it.
I know it too.
I don't know it.
PSK by Schoolie D.
Schoolie D.
Schoolie D, PSK, yeah. That's
Yeah, where's
what
he
it-
from?
Brooklyn.
No, Philly.
Philly.
Yes.
Okay.
Motown Philly's
There's
back
a show
again.
that comes on Adult Swim called Aqua Teen Hunger Force. Right? And
What in the hell? Excuse me for cursing. But where do you be getting these TV shows from?
Bro,
I do my
that's
research.
A classic show, though.
Wow.
Yeah. But Schoolie D is the music producer for that show.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's why the raps be so freaking
Right,
ridiculous. They got
right.
a rap in spite of that. Raps about candy, goddammit.
Yeah.
Tuffy, what up, cousin? Okay, now listen. Now,
But hold up. Also, you know, this song was featured on the Nutty Professor album.
Nutty Professor, yeah.
Okay.
It was.
And it was
Yeah.
the number 2 single off of Case's album.
Yeah. And you know, it's funny because I told you this, like, I had a video show back then called the Underground Video Squad. And we used to tape out of Jimmy's Bronx Cafe. Well, now it's called Salsa. Back then it was Jimmy's Bronx Cafe. And we was the only TV show that was allowed in there because we was working with Jimmy. And one of the things that I talked to you about when we first started talking about doing this station was when you do interviews, one of the things that's easy to do an interview is when you can know something about a person but when you interview somebody and they give you that love back. And Case was one of the first people that I interviewed when I was at Jimmy's. And he sat up there and like I said, we polyed like it was like I knew him for 50 years. And that's how it is as far as like me and sis talk about doing interviews when we first started talking about it. If you can get a person on an interview and y'all can, go back and forth and it feel good, then that's a real good interview. But when you ask the basic questions and it's just the same basic questions, those interviews ain't no good. Case was one of the people. I'm gonna give you a little quick rundown. Case was one. Ice Cube was another one. CeeLo Green was another one. These are just some of the people that just give you that love back when you're interviewing them. Nelly was another one. 50 was another one. These are people, like I just said, that just show you the love. And that's a skill that you have to have. And that's one of the things I'm learning about Sis, and I'm watching it every week, that she's getting the skill of getting comfortable interviewing people.
Right, it's a conversational tone that you want to present.
It's just like you want to just be like you're sitting there having it ain't like it's an interview. Just when you're having fun, you're talking, you're laughing, you're joking. And even with Al, sometimes Al, me and him talk during the week, and we go over the show sometime, and he tell me, yo, this is a good show. When he say this, I go back and I look at the shows and see what he's talking about because I want to critique everything he's saying.
Right.
And him just sitting there telling me that it's a good show, it's a better show this week it makes me feel better because that means he's sitting there and he's really watching it and we're really going back and forth with it. So once again, I like having him part of the team and I brought him on for a reason. But that deep voice stuff, that has to go because all of a sudden, come on, man, stop that.
All right, I'm gonna switch up for you today.
All right, let's get to the conversation that you wanted to get into seriously for a second.
Okay, I don't know if y'all are aware of it, but today is the march for our young people.
It's 800 marches going on around.
800 marches across the United States, even down to D.C. They wanted to get in the main area of D.C., but they gave that to somebody else. But my point is, our children out there are suffering, okay? But they're suffering with a contingency that they feel they have a voice and no one is listening to them, okay? And they're asking. They're not demanding, but they're asking for help. They want to know why they are not protected by this government that we live in, okay? And they kind of are teed off because Congress passed a bill called the Wolf Bill in a 48-hour period when a dog died on an aircraft.
In the overhead compartment.
Right. And the kids are asking, okay, if you can do that, why can't you put more stringent laws or pass a bill that's going to help to protect us when we go to school? One kid called up a congressman and he basically told him to get off his effing butt and do his job. They arrested the kid.
Wow.
What was the purpose of the arrest? What was it based upon?
They just
Caller, you're on the air. Where you calling and what's your name?
Caller, you're on the air. Hello, caller. Caller? Oh, I guess they had nothing to say. Call back. The number is 347-708-0216. We would like your opinion on this matter about our children. I'm asking Congress to do something about all these shootings across the United States in their schools.
Me and you was talking yesterday about the school situation, and I was telling you that I've always felt security guards, regular security guards, are going to get more credit in the years to come.
Caller, you on the air. Where you calling and what's your name?
Yeah, it's your girl Sony. What's poppin'?
Hey, what's going on?
Why y'all trying to act like y'all don't believe?
It's been a minute.
Was that you just called and hung up on us?
What?
Was that you who just called and hung up on us?
Yeah, that was me. My bad, bro. Y'all on a delay. That's what it is. Yo, I was calling in because I know I heard you guys talking about the march today.
Right.
And my son is there.
Hey, man, congratulations to him.
Congrats.
So he's doing that. He's holding that down. This is such a powerful thing these kids are doing right now, guys. What up, Big Rich?
What's going on, sis? How you do?
Good money, good money.
Yeah, we up here. We
next week we're gonna have some fun. Next week, I'm coming back home.
Okay, well, next week I won't be here, so your home will be alone.
Oh, man.
You're gonna be there to support your girl.
You know, I'll give you a call just like you called in on my show. We'll do it like that. You heard me?
I got a question.
Talk to us, Stormy.
Why y'all look like that? Y'all supposed to be smiling.
We are smiling, but right now, Big Al with this, excuse me, cursing on the air, but this bullshit voice is really bringing us down right now. I swear to you, it's really, it's
Stormy.
Yeah.
Stop, Stormy. You know how it is.
Hey, we doing.
I'll come back with some feedback with y'all for the March.
All right, we right now we're doing the 1990 2000 Club Bangers. We hitting them with the old school, so that's where we at today. So next week,
what y'all playing today? We need some. I need some really like some real powerful music.
I got some power shit coming on in a few seconds. We at the number 4 song, so we did.
All right.
So all right, we can give you.
We hold it down. We done fall. I can't wait to come back and tell y'all about how everything went, y'all.
All right then.
All right.
Love you, Storm.
Love you, sis.
Later.
All right, peace. So we was talking about the security situation. I was telling Big Al, I said, pretty soon security firms are going to be more. The bigger security firms are going to have to soon start helping out these police forces, like with the schooling and stuff like that. I really believe that all this stuff is going to come to a head soon, real soon. That where these major corporations, like as far as security firms, are going to be able to go into the schools and help out and help, the perimeters of the school. So all these shootings and stuff is gonna, and it's crazy because it was a vision that me and Big Al had a couple of years ago to do a security firm, and I guess we're gonna have to bring this back to light,
Yeah, I can see that happening definitely, because you really don't want the police force in the building per se themselves.
Right.
You don't want to arm the teachers.
Right.
But I think what you really need, besides just inside the urban schools, you probably need to put metal detectors in every single school there is, because these shooters are going into the schools.
See, my thing with the metal detectors is, okay, you want the kids to go to school with the thought of, you don't have to think about things like that. So putting a metal detector up as you walk into the school, it just makes me feel like, a little off edge. What do you think?
Yeah, it takes away from the education.
Yeah, I really believe that.
But again, metal detectors are not fail safe, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because every school has a back door, and so once your man come through the metal detector, he can go to the back and open the door, and next thing you know, something has slipped.
Right,
in.
but then there comes into play what you guys had said: the security force and the people that are outside, that are guarding the perimeter. And your metal detectors don't have to be big ass metal detectors, that just look like obstructions, and which they would probably do at first as to use them as deterrents.
Right.
So people would be deterred from bringing things into that. But just like anything else in modern technology, it's small. It's a strip on the door as you walk in, and as you walk through, you just see it's like a sensor.
Yeah.
And if it beep, all right, somebody here, you 5 people that just walked through, one of y'all got something.
Right.
And it sends alarms and security alerts. The whole entire building perimeter goes up.
Right.
But you fail to understand. I mean, sorry to interrupt, but it's just to me, so far all the shootings that I've seen, everything that's been going on, it wasn't a student sneaking a gun in. He outright just walked in through the front door.
Correct.
So a metal detector, it's not going to stop that. A metal detector is not going to deteriorate a young man who has that mindset, who has that thing in his mind, like, yo, I'm going in to shoot kids. I'm going in there to do this.
Yeah, they coming in with a purpose. So I hear what Young one is saying. What he's saying is, whether there's a metal detector there or whether there's 15 cops at the front door, if his mindset is coming in to do damage, that's what he's going to do.
Right, but I'm not saying that's the answer, the end all and be all.
Right.
But it's preventive measures.
Right, absolutely.
And it helps as you start to prepare and figure out ways to do this.
Right.
And security staff and companies, private organizations that are going to be securing your perimeters, they help. But like you said, if it's going to happen, it's happened. There's plastic pistols you bring in, break them down,
but you also,
however you want.
As well as schools. I mean, some of the schools that's even where these shootings is taking place, it's a relaxed school. I mean, just like if you go around in the Bronx and stuff like that, you see these traffic cars, like the school safety security.
Right.
You know, and they're going from high schools to high schools, this, that, and the other, such and such. You rarely see something like that, a student going in there with an M16 shooting that school up. You know what I mean? So I think that's what they need. They need that safety school security team that's in all the schools.
Right.
In every single school. Not just lat schools, every single school.
Well, here in New York City, they understand that some of our children carry weapons. And that's why they have them in the schools. But see, what people don't realize is those magnetometers, those metal detectors, they create lines. So if I don't care where if you go to an airport, you go to a school, anywhere that you see any of those machines, you will notice that there's a line. So now, what are we doing? We are creating a delay in the educational process because we want to put these things in the school. Okay? I just feel like the NRA needs to be stepped on. And to a point where the gun control is controlled by the government the proper way. So that it's not getting into the neighborhoods, into the communities where people could just buy off the street. And for those states that you can go in a store and buy a weapon, they need to stop all of that, you know, and have sanctions on it. And it would eliminate a lot of people getting weapons. Now, if someone does wind up with a weapon, you would know where it would have to come from if it's just one specific place that sells guns in the United States. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
So that would eliminate a whole lot of people winding up with weapons in their hand. They ain't supposed to have them.
I think that we need to have tougher penalties if you get caught with a gun. I mean, if you tough enough to walk around with a gun, then you should be tough enough to get a sentence that's going to hit you.
Absolutely.
I mean, I know the jails are crowded in these days, but they should just open up a jail, just one big jail for all these tough guys that's walking around with guns and hit them with the football numbers. And I bet you will have less of these shootings and all this stuff. But see, the government, they get away with stuff like selling guns because they make money off it. So why not sell them? But I just feel that if they give tougher sentences.
But they do. They do. It's just depending on the person who's caught with the gun.
No, it doesn't.
Well, they did. They did at one time. I remember one time they had passed a law here in New York City that if you got caught with a gun, it was an automatic
7.
It was
You'll get an automatic
5.
7.
It was automatic 5, I think. And if it was loaded, then you got 7.
No, it's automatic 7, and every year you got a bullet.
Yeah,
every
okay.
bullet in the
All
gun,
right,
you
all
got a
right.
year.
All right, but
that was
is it
they were
still in
doing.
effect? Is it still in effect? Or
No, they changed it.
They changed it, but
They
like I
changed
said,
it.
depending on who gets caught with the gun, because if a white guy gets caught with a gun, he's not getting them bullet football numbers compared to a black man who get caught with a gun.
That's
You
not
mean
true.
But see, again.
My homies from
I
Watley High
beg to
School was a
differ.
white boy, and that's what he went up for, bro. And he's still up there.
I beg to
yeah.
differ.
Yeah, I
beg to differ on that
Listen.
too, yeah.
I've been in law enforcement for over 40 years.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen people come through the system. And believe me, it's not what they telling us. Okay? Just as many brothers I seen come through and as many Latins come through, I see just as many white boys come through.
Right.
Okay? So again,
Definitely ain't about race.
It's just what they put out in the public.
Yeah,
right.
They want you to see.
Right.
And the perception that they want you to have. And it's just another propaganda feed.
yeah.
But I just, once again, I just feel that we just need to pray on this, and I hope, like I said, all these gun laws and all this stuff need to be changed and be a little bit more harder. These kids wouldn't carry them. I'm telling you, just like a perfect example. Last week, it wasn't even a gun. It was a situation of last week. I was at work at my second job, and this dude came in, and the guy who does the searching at the club, he's a genius when it comes to searching. This dude had a belt on, and the belt was kind of, bulging. So he was, he tapped it, boom, boom, boom. Yeah, let me see that belt. And he opened the belt up, and when you open it up, there was a knife at the other end. It was crazy. But stuff like this, like you said, gets into schools and stuff like that if you're not aware. So there need to be more awareness of the schools and all that stuff. Like I said, the perimeters. If we can stop, like you said, if you stop it on the outside before it even gets in the school with the security firms and all that stuff, then we won't have these problems. And that's what I think they need to do. They need to before you even get in the school, before if these security firms come together,
It's a
because
deterrent.
You even told me that the Homeland Security.
Yeah, Homeland Security. They're really a private security firm.
I didn't know that.
Okay, that's
I didn't
hired
know
by
that.
the government
Right.
to do research and data and to cover the United States as far as the best security measures for the United States.
But it was a regular. It started.
This is
as
a security firm.
Wow, that's crazy.
This is a security firm.
All right.
They set the standard for a lot of what the law enforcement agencies across the states are doing now.
Cousin Mike, what's going on? Ness, what's going on?
Also, what I want people to keep in mind is that, so we thinking that having metal detectors will help detect weapons, but what about those weapons that are made out of plastic?
No, I didn't say to detect the weapons. I said to be a deterrent.
Yeah, I heard what you said,
bringing
but I'm
people
talking about
in.
for the people out
Right.
there. They thinking that it's supposed to detect weapons because the weapon is metal. No, they have plastic weapons.
Those
They have
just 3D
plastic
printed
guns.
guns.
Okay,
Right.
they've got guns that's made out of other material that doesn't you can't even see sometime if you go through a metal those X-ray machines. You know what I mean? So again, we gotta understand that the technology, right, will beat the process if it has to.
Right.
And we got to keep that in mind. So really it's about the government having such stringent gun control laws that, like I said, if weapons only came from one specific place, then we know who to go back to trace if somebody winds up with a weapon.
Right. Pawn shops definitely shouldn't be able to
Absolutely.
sell guns to anybody.
Absolutely.
All right, let's get to the number 4 song.
Number 4.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a party, y'all. Keith Murray rocks live version with universal and local pump. Live version with universal and local pump. Live version with universal and local pump. Come on, live version with universal and local pump. Live version with universal and live version with universal and local pump. Live version with universal
I think he's trying to show Rick something.
universal and local pump. Combined with R. Kelly and proof it can be done. Non-stop and death squad and rockin'.
Let's go. We riding. Let's go, ladies. All my R. Kelly fans, come on.
Oh my God. It's a beautiful thing. Hey, what's going on, boo?
Over here and getting down, yeah.
Hey.
Drinks everywhere.
Hey.
On the hill, yeah. Keep it real. Out of town, ladies all around. Me and the crew. Beat is banging up and down your spine.
Hey.
All the single women here find.
It's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing.
Let your body give into your soul. Release the freak in you and lose control. Going on. My temperature's warm, so let me freak you to the floor while the bass is pumping. All night if your body can move. In the air, drinks everywhere. Point in the hills, yeah. In your rhythm, out of town. Ladies all around. Crew,
Chillin' at the house in Hill, you got to say my.
Like Johnny Gill.
Rich girl, poor girl, give the same respect. You know, drink for free and call her a collect. Moment of truth with burden of proof. We stack, shoot and spread love like a truce. Lyrical genius with the R&B messiah. Higher roof, the roof, that fire. As long as the party is jumping, we ain't concerned. We don't need no water, let the motherfucker burn. And everybody who was somebody was there. Hands in the air, in the new year. Yeah.
Nuggets on the wrist is just a shine. Ain't nobody checking out the time. Catching cold for days to blow your mind. Baby, it's all good, so dance tonight.
Sergeant Rainbow.
What's going on, man?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Yo, Keith Murray. There was another person I interviewed that was. Yeah, I interviewed Keith Murray a couple of months ago up in Middletown. Yo, that boy's still crazy, yo. He's so much fun. He's just so much energy.
He's just got so much
energy,
man.
He just was crazy. We had a good time. That's the night I did with Grand Poobah and them and the Lost Boys. But yo, Keith Murray's still crazy, yo. But once again,
what's your favorite Keith Murray song?
There's so many, yo. I like a lot of Keith Murray songs.
The most beautifulest thing.
Mine is Chocolate.
Just like that.
Yeah.
Chocolate move.
Yeah, Keith Murray, keep it going, yo. He's that matter of fact, he's on that tour. I gotta say, damn, what's his name? Rob Bass and my man. Damn, his name is right on the tip of my tongue. Anyway, Rob Bass will be up in a couple of weeks to interview. We got a lot of people coming through in the next couple of weeks.
Oh, nice.
And 2 weeks from now, I just got a call at the world famous Brucey B. Brucey B coming through in 2 weeks to get interviewed. So we're going to sit down with Brucey and talk about, we're going to go back in the days to now, to the rooftop and all that. Brucey said he's going to come through and, spit some knowledge. And we want to give, like I said, our condolences once again to the Love Bug, Love Bug Starsky.
Yeah, what else we want to send a big condolence out to is Queen Latifah lost her mother this week.
Her mom yesterday, right?
Yeah,
that woman, she been battling that.
She had
for
heart
a while.
disease. Yeah, so I know that was her heart.
Yeah.
Her mom's was her heart.
Yeah, let me tell you something right quick before we get to the next song. So, when Queen Latifah first came out, like I'm in a crew uptown called the Deuce Crew from this Co-op City. We all from the Deuce Crew. Listen, now check this out. So back then, I was so in love with Queen Latifah. I mean, but people used to, laugh at me like, Rich, how can you be in love with Queen Latifah? In that situation. I'm not going to say that on air, but you know what? How you going to be in love with Queen Latifah like that? I followed Queen Latifah. Everything was Queen. They had a magazine called What's Up back in the day. Remember that?
Yep.
What's Up and Word Up and all that. Yo, I had every Queen Latifah poster. I was Queen Latifah crazy. So one of the dancers from Nice and Smooth, his name was Mike, lived in the building. So one night he told me, he said, yo, Rich, he said, Queen Latifah coming to be at this party. I went to the party. When I got there, she already had left. I was working downtown in this club called Nick's. They had a Queen Latifah party. Queen Latifah walked in and walked back out. I missed that day. One day we was on 125th Street. Queen Latifah, these dudes, back in the day, late 80s, early 90s, you would ride down 125th Street. You would ride from 125th Street to 155th Street, Rucker Park, just going back and forth. You could burn the whole tank of gas out in one day. Just everybody just flossing. And one day, Queen Latifah, Mike Tyson, and all of them was out there. And I finally got a chance to meet Queen. It was like the biggest day of my life, bro. Oh my God.
He's still smiling. He's still smiling.
Slobbing off like it's crazy.
So my son, Fawn, we was sitting down a couple of weeks ago. We was sitting around talking. So I said, yo, man, I want to do something where I go at Queen Latifah. He said, I'm sick of you talking about some Queen Latifah. Who wants to see something that you're going out with Queen? I don't want to see it. And then we were going back and forth with it. But I still, once again, I love my Queen Latifah, yo. So Queen Latifah, I started my show. I told you I had a show called the Underground Video Squad. I started each show. That's when Sandy was my co-host. Each show out was saying, what's up to my baby, Queen Latifah? And I would end by saying Queen Latifah. So I got to say something about my baby when we talk about the Queen. That's my heart, yo.
Yeah,
Queen
I hear
Latifah.
you.
All right.
I got one question before we go into the next song. Who else was on that song with Keith Murray and R. Kelly?
Keith Murray and R. Kelly.
Nope.
Who else was on there?
Kelly Price.
What is she doing that song?
Listen to the song. There's a female in the background
She's
singing.
background?
Yes.
Okay, well, I'm
and
gonna
you can hear her voice distinctly.
I'm gonna do my research on that, and in 2 weeks we come back. If it's not, right now you're there. Look
You
at
don't
him.
have to.
He's cheating, y'all. He is cheating, y'all. The guy is cheating right now. No, we asking questions here. We got the answer. He's sitting a while.
Absolutely.
Okay.
I got to be right.
Okay. Well, that's what's up.
And when I'm right, I'm right.
And R.
All right, here's a
genius.
question for you.
Okay.
Big Kelly Price or skinny Kelly Price?
That was Big Kelly Price.
We at the number 3 song.
Which do you prefer?
Big Kelly.
All right,
So do
listen.
I.
All right, let me tell you something. The next 3 songs, crazy. We going ham right now.
Is that your opinion or you just know
I'm
this?
telling you
I don't
because
eat pork.
Here we go. Number 3.
Number 3.
Uh-oh.
California, yeah.
Here we go.
California, yeah. California, 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 yeah.
Here we go. Hey, we going ham right now. We going ham right now. We going ham right now. Hey, Roger, rest in peace, cousin. Hey, Tupac. Hey, we going ham right now. Let's what? Let's what? Hey!
Now let me welcome everybody to the Wild Wild West.
Hey!
That's untouchable like Elliot Ness. The track hits your eardrum like a to your chest.
Tupac!
For you in the city of we in that sunshine state where the bomb be. The state where you never find a dance floor empty and be on a mission for them. Link me, money making machines, serving fiends.
Hey!
Again for 10 years making rap tunes. Ever since Honeys was wearing Sassoon, now it's 95 and they clock me and watch me diamond shining, looking like a Rob Liberace. It's all good from Diego to the Bay. Your city is the bomb and your city making pain. Throw up a finger if you feel the same way.
Let's go.
Putting it down for California.
Heidi! We going ham, y'all. California.
West Coast.
Songbird. Where my sister at?
Whoa.
That
is what you call a major hit.
Yeah, that's a monster right there.
That's a monster.
Okay. Now let me explain something to y'all.
Uh-oh.
So when I sat down and I put this together,
Mm-hmm.
I had to think of everybody that's in the room. I had to think of R. Kelly for my sister, Roger for me, my cousin. So I'm going to go from one cousin to the next cousin, number 2.
Number 2.
Like sweet morning dew, I took one look at
Okay.
Y'all know what it is.
Who cousin is that?
you were my destiny.
Yeah. That's Cuzzo right there.
Ah! We going from cousin to cousin, y'all.
Yeah. This is a major monster hit right here. Grammy winning.
Hey! Mary!
Shorty, I'm there for you anytime you need me. For real, all is me in your world. Believe me, nothing make a man feel better than a woman.
Heidi, are you with me, boo? Go read where you at, girl.
That's forever, my lady. We can wait more and make babies. Back when I was knucking, you made a brother feel like he was sucking. That's why I'm with you to this day.
Fool, no frontin'.
Even when the skies were gray, you would rub me on my back and say, baby,
It'll be okay. That's real for a nigga like me.
Never ever get my and keep it tight, alright?
And I'ma walk these dogs so we can live
On a fat ass crib with thousands of kids. Word life.
You don't need a ring to be my wife. Just be there for me and I'ma make sure we be living in the lap of luxury. I'm realizing that you didn't have to
With me.
but you did. Now I'm going all out, kid.
And I got more love to give.
You my nigga.
Go to my throwbacks with reggae. Hey! Hey! Mary! Your love!
Jones for your body and your skin.
Come on.
5 minutes alone, I'm already on the ball. Plus I love the fact you got a mind of your own. No need to shop around, you got the good stuff at home. Even if I'm locked up north, you in the world rocking 3/4 of the floor, never showing your stuff.
Heidi, come on, dance with me, girl.
That's how it is. I can be your Noah, and you can be my Wiz. Then
I can be my
son,
and you can be my
earth. Resurrected God through birth, best believe. You're all that I need, I'll be there for you. If you keep it real with me, I'll keep it real with you. Loving your whole steez and be in there, boo. On top of that, you got the real power, you.
Come on.
You're all that I need, I'll be there for you. If you keep it real with me, I'll keep it real with you. Loving your whole steez and be in there, boo. On top of that, you got the good power, you.
Bring it down, bring it down. Yeah. Did I set that up right? For my cousin?
That was perfect. That was perfect.
Your cousin?
That was perfect.
Family?
Family.
Songs that was crazy.
That's right.
Right now, I was watching Meth. Meth is going to be in a play coming up, I seen.
Yeah, yeah.
Yo, Meth
Cuz
is,
out there is
yo, let me
working,
tell you
man.
something. You think these guys are not working. These
Yeah.
guys is working. Yo, Meth, man,
absolutely.
yo, we got to get you up to the station too, man. Yeah. You get in town. We got to get Meth up here, yo.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, yeah. Yo, that's one of my favorite artists, man. Meth. Yo, he's always, and like I said, he can act, sing, he does it all. I guess that's not your side of the family that.
Y'all seen this show?
Yo.
The entire family is
I'm talking
talented,
about you. I'm
man.
talking about because you sure can't act.
The
And your dad
entire
sure can't.
family is
Come on,
talented, man.
Come on, man.
I got a question.
You know,
though,
my mother's not her younger sister, but one of the younger sisters, she passed away.
okay.
But when we used to get together, you know, at family events, my uncle would be playing the guitar, and my aunt, man, she started singing, man, and she had this raspiness to her voice, man, but her vocal range was so crazy.
What was your question, Daz?
Nah. Like, did y'all? You know, I heard Al, or was it you that mentioned that? You know, he could act and all that. Did y'all see his show? The last show he doing on HBO.
Which one?
The
Where's it go?
Deuce.
That joint is crazy.
He's one cold pimp. I ain't gonna spoil it for you.
Yeah,
But let me
check
get-
that out.
Yo, but let me.
He's
all right,
one cold pimp,
You know,
bro.
even in what was that movie? What was that? No, what was that? Belly. Was it Belly?
Yeah, he was in Belly.
Yo, he killed me in Belly, yo.
Yeah,
I mean, like I said, yeah, that's just
His swag in Belly was crazy.
It was crazy, yo.
Yeah, it kind of reminded me of his
again,
uncle, of my uncle.
Once again, yo, big shout out to Meth, the whole Wu clique, Wu Tang.
Yeah. RBB, Genius,
Yeah.
Capadonna, Ghost, RZA, You God,
Yeah.
Deck,
Yeah.
Jizza.
you know, Jizza.
Yeah.
You know, that's my peoples, that's my family, man. You know, y'all keep doing what y'all doing, man. Hip hop ain't dead.
That's what it is. Now we're gonna get into the number one song. Now let me tell y'all, Big Rich know how to set it up. You know what I mean? So now I'm gonna keep it to the big fellas. So I just gave y'all a hint. He's a big
Ho. So you say this is the number one song?
number one song.
Number one. And I can almost kind of guess who it is, but I'm going to let you go ahead and bring it in, man.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I know where we're going with this.
I don't think y'all know. I'm gonna let both of y'all take a stab at it.
He says big fella, gotta be Fat Joe.
Okay, you said Fat Joe.
I say Hev.
You say have. I say no. We gets bigger. We gonna do it like this. Young, can you just say number one song?
The number one song.
I
knew it had to be Biggie.
Let's go. Biggie, y'all. Hey, young one. Stop it. No disrespect to my man Heb. May he rest in peace. No disrespect to, who you say?
I said Joe.
Joe. No disrespect. But we gonna take it to the tizza. One more time, young one. Hey! Biggie big, y'all. Did I put this shit together by your what?
Yeah.
Biggie big, y'all.
Good job.
One more chance, y'all. Who's on this song?
Faith Evans.
Who else? Total. Come on. One more chance. Hey. Let's go. Hey. Heidi, this for you, boo. Lynette, what up, boy? Latasha, what's going on, boo? Sergeant Ramos, what's going on?
First things first, I pop freaks all the honeys. Playboy bunnies, those wanting money. Those the ones I like, cause they don't get Nathan but penetration. Unless it smells like sanitation or I turn like doorknobs. Hot dog, never. Black and ugly as ever.
However,
I say Gucci down to the socks. Rings and watch filled with rocks. And my jam knocking in Mitsubishi. Girls creepy when they see me. Navajos creep me in they teepee. As I lay down laws like Alan Coppet.
Stop it!
If you think they're gonna make a profit, don't see my ones, don't see my guns. Get it? Now tell your friends, Papa hit it, then split it in two. As I flow with the Junior Mafia, I don't know what the hell's stopping ya. I'm clocking ya, Versace shade watching ya. Once the grin, I'm in game begin. First I talk about how I dress is this and diamond necklaces, stretch Lexus is the sex is just immaculate. From the back I get deeper and deeper. Help you reach up, climax that your man can't make. Call him, tell him you'll be home real late and sing the break. I got that good love, girl, you didn't know. I got that good love, girl, you didn't know. Think of that song, how it's so long. Thought he worked his
Heidi!
Do my business.
There it is.
Major pain like David Wayne. Dirty even like his brother King. Don't leave your girl around me. True player for real.
Young one.
Ring bells. From Chanel, baby, demonstrating in your Hyundai XL.
Let's go.
Pulling your quick CD changer with the cell.
You beat me at 12.
Say what?
Where you at? Flipping jaw, playing call. While I'm swimming in the women like the
How we do it?
Right stroke,
What?
stroke,
What?
the best stroke,
Then what?
Death stroke, tongue all down the throat.
You know, he ended the song saying down your throat. Whoa.
See, there you go.
Whoa,
See,
down your throat. Whoa. You know, hey, yo, check this out.
Whoa.
You know what? I watched the video yesterday because when every one of these songs I did, I watched the video with them. And there's some people that was in the video that I missed. Remember Zane? The group Zane?
Janae.
I mean, Janae. Yeah, they was in that video. Who else was in the video? Total was in the video. Y'all remember Miss Jones?
Yeah, Miss Jones. Yeah.
She was in the video. Yeah. Steph Lover was in the video. Fat Joe was in the video. Heavy D was in the video. There was some more girl groups that was in the video. Girl groups. I mean, I remember
SWV.
SWV was in the video. So once again, those are the videos, and those are the type of. This is the type of music that we miss, yo. Like the party, everybody, just the groove. You know, I miss that, yo. I swear I don't understand this music right now.
Yeah, I'm misunderstanding what people are saying.
Yo, let me tell you something. Once again, they went into that musical thing last night at Ringers again. With the 69, what's the name of them people? 69. Yo, they start playing. Yo, that music, they go crazy over this music now. I mean, I really I'm gonna sit down today when I go home and listen to these songs because when you put those songs in the club right now, they go crazy. It's just like another world. They go crazy. But we can't do just all R&B throwbacks without throwing a couple reggae throwbacks. So,
you damn sure know you couldn't do it.
So
Actually, we could have.
So I got two of my favorite old reggae throwbacks, and I just told my man Young One to set it up. So Young One, I want you to set it up and tell us what you playing first and what you playing second.
All right, Massive. Listen very carefully. Big up the one called Foxy Brown, cause Foxy Brown back in them days there. Lord have mercy, she have some tunes them. You know what I say? Like this one here, so.
Baby, even though you break my heart, I still love you. And I always will.
All me sexy ladies!
Jerry, what up, boy?
You tell them!
Sorry.
Security for surety.
It's all that you can.
Wendy, what's going on, baby?
See how old the song is? You hear the crackling in the back? You hear the crackling? Massive!
The words don't come easily.
She said,
Like sorry. Forgive me.
What up, Big P, Boston Road, what up, boy?
Years go by and still
Security, what up, Jack? Big Ben, Boston Road rep.
And baby, can I hold you tonight? And maybe if I told you the right words,
hey,
ooh, at the right time,
you'll be what?
You'll be mine.
All right, no. Now as we go into the second one, yo, listen to the next lady here, so Michelle Thunder.
To all the man them who cheat on them woman, and why you know so the thunder span again and road and fright on that.
All massive. Hazy music.
Come on. Sometimes my man forget, coop again. Sometimes my man forget,
Shabba.
coop again.
Need some Shabba.
Sometimes my man forget, coop again.
Who don't want to Shabba?
My man forget, coop again.
There you are.
Maria man and
His name is Kemmer.
From last month, him a go like him crazy.
Kemmer.
Woman in time.
Max and Lombard, what up?
When the sun a shine.
Val, what up?
But them, I see, get me so vexed and it get me so angry. Thunder get mad and decide to go on now.
Shelly, what up?
Flip him up and say, listen to me.
Goof.
You don't know that you can come home early.
Goof.
And when you try to do for disgrace, Shelly. Goof. I try to man take advantage of me. Goof. You want me neighbor, them to not far from me. Goof. You better put her act properly. Sometimes I'm mad again, coop again. 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 Him have a girl by the name of Rosie. Tell me that no me friend name Mitzi. Sharon tell her who say Sharon no Beverly. Me add me back the whole of them a laugh for me. Never say nothing, me just wait patiently. Me know me did that him and them girl Rosie. So one day me a wait and him Shelly Cassie. Look on the clock, it a say 3:30.
All right, no. Don't ask for Shabba. May I give you some Shabba?
Here it is. All man. Make sure you know if you understand your man. Straight up. To the man. Alright.
Young one is
Mr. Lover, man, they call me Mr. Lover. Mr. Lover, man, they call me Mr. Lover. They call me Mr. Lover, man, they call me Mr. Lover. Mr. Lover, man, they call me Mr. Lover. Because a woman take a chicken coming from England to satisfy her soul, you know, so she want a man. Boom! It's our ranking, she will come and I will make she explode just like a bomb. Every hour, every minute, and every second.
Champion lover, no reason tonight. Champion lover, gonna make you feel alright. Oh.
The woman gonna finger and overstand one. Looking at she eye, you know, so she want a man. Talking to her and she respond. She tell me say she handle man like a boomerang. Me tell her say me the only got the all time run. You fuck up on Mr. Lover man, you fuck up on Mr. Lover man. Mr. Lover man, you fuck up on Mr. Lover. You fuck up on Mr. Lover man, you fuck up on Mr. Lover. Mr. Lover man, you fuck up on Mr. Lover.
I'm not gonna take it easy. You won't get away tonight. The vibe that's going through me makes me feel so right.
When you are loving and looking for you, fuck up on the right one. Search somewhere, you fuck up on the right one. If I'm loving and looking for you, fuck up on the right one. Search somewhere, you fuck up on the right one. You're acting in your mind, they come trail me with me. I'm going late down and make you kill me with me. Because chilling is my favorite habit. And when me lay down, you know me not run from me. Shabba, the symbol of S. That is an all girls sex. Remember, you can't do the one baby, X-rated. That make the woman excited.
This is my favorite song.
It is recited X-rated.
That's song, right?
Make the girl
one more song I still got to do.
Fool man them a say, who said that woman can't done? And them say the woman don't come to done.
This is my favorite reggae song.
And them say the woman them can't done.
1, 2, and then you turn it down. And next man welcome, hey. And then you turn it down, hey. Man welcome, listen.
line up. If the woman done, and it walking stick. If the woman done, man a bust If the woman done, man a use woman. Still I say woman done.
Oh man, me have to pull it cause me have 1 2 left and that man there, me I have to play that man there tune. You know what me I say? But when I want to say something before me line up some things, you know what me I say? Cause the young one and I be look for Al. If I look for you like
young ting.
Go ahead, Big Al. Go ahead, do what you're doing. Go ahead, say what you're gonna say. Go ahead.
Nah, go ahead. Just play the song.
Just play the song, cause you know.
This is an honorable mention right here.
Oh, it's an honorable mention. Oh, okay, I hear you.
That's definitely an honorable mention right there.
Cab Calloway.
We out of here, y'all.
Yes, indeed. Ooh, is it gonna stop? Oh, there. Here it go. I'm watching the video. I'm literally like watching the video right about now. Everybody ready to do their thing. Yes, indeed. One Janet Jackson, Heavy D, let's go. All my peoples. I-Axis Radio.
Calloway.
Let me find out. I got Lady D doing footwork behind me. Let me find out. Yes, indeed. Just remember, we always logged in, we always tuned in every Saturday, 1 p.m. to 3 p.m., where you can always catch your news, updated sports, and just come talk with us. I-Axis Radio, the future of the radio, no limit to what we do. Here we go, every Saturdays, 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. Make sure you tell a friend, text a friend, live. Any new artists, if you want to come log in, come tune in with us, or just come in and have an interview, you can hit Al up, Big Rich, or you can hit the young one. Yes, indeed. Just make sure you always catch our show every Saturdays, 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. Big Richard Ruler with Big Al, Stormy Blue, and of course the one and only DJ Young One. And as we always exit, love, peace, and hair grease. Catch you next Saturday. Peace. All right, and we out of here.